Hi, I am Donetta Dalman, a director with Scentsy, and this is
Samantha, a director with Scentsy.
And we want to help you with recruiting. So we have some things on a list that are common objections that people come up with whenever they're thinking about joining Scentsy, and we just kind of wanted to talk about those really briefly to give you some feedback on what those objections are. So the first one a lot of people say is, I am not a salesperson. And I am just here to tell you I am not a salesperson either. I am very much an introvert. It has taken me time to get used to being in front of people and to talk to people, and sometimes it's still hard for me to do. But the great thing about it is we don't want you to be a salesperson. If you think about going shopping for things and those salespeople that come up and talk to you and are really pushy, we don't like that, right? We want people that just kind of share what they love and share what they enjoy about a product, and that's what we want you to do. So we don't want you to be a salesperson. We just want you to share about the product.
Exactly. Another one is that people don't have enough time. This day and age, everyone is busy. If you're not busy, then you're probably not doing enough. I feel like I'm a great example of having no time. I have a 4-year-old. I have a stepdaughter who's 12. Both are about to turn a year older. So we have 2 birthdays in 1 month. We also have a dog. I have a boyfriend that I have to clean up after. I go to school full-time. I also have a full-time job in addition to Scentsy. And then I work Scentsy like a full-time job. I'm constantly keeping my schedule full. I also like to do things with my kids. I like to do things with my family. We have birthdays, we have anniversaries, we have weddings and baby showers and all of those things, and my schedule is completely full. But if you make the time and you set your schedule to what you can accommodate and you're organized, then time shouldn't be a problem ever.
Awesome. And she's right. She rocks her business and she doesn't have much time. Okay, another one people come up with is, I can't afford the kit. I don't have the money to pay for it. And that's really common this day and age. Our budgets are tight. Our money is tight. The dollar doesn't go very far. All of us are struggling, and that's totally understandable. But maybe you could do some kind of a fundraiser to raise a little bit of money to pay for your kit. Maybe you could look around the house and find things that you're not using anymore and post them online and sell them to raise the money that you need to pay for your kit. If this is something that you really want to do, $99 is not a whole lot of money to come up with, and I think it's totally doable. And if you need more ideas for ways to raise money, then talk to the person that you're thinking about signing up under and let them help brainstorm ideas with you and help you think of ways to raise that money, because I promise you that $99 is worth every penny for what you get whenever you invest that.
Yeah. I also want to add on to that real quick. Donetta actually brought this to my attention. If you wanted to have a party and then decide that was going to be your first party or your launch party, if you make a party that's about $500, you're going to get your initial investment back on your next paycheck. So it's really not that much time, 2-3 weeks max, depending on when you have your party. But you're going to get a paycheck right afterwards to reimburse yourself for the kit that you just invested in.
That's a really good point. I've had people strategically plan their join date at the very end of the month, and we'll have their launch party and close it before the month is over, and then our payday is no later than the 10th of the month, and so that way they're only waiting about 10 days, 11 days maybe to get paid. So very good point. Okay, the next objection. I don't know enough people. Is this your turn or my turn?
Yeah, I'll go.
Okay.
I like this one because I'll tell you, I had no friends. I know that sounds funny. I actually signed up right after having a child. I was kind of young. I didn't really have a lot of friends because once you have children, there goes your life, or at least your social life. And I was always trying to find friends, and Scentsy actually helped me find people to sell to that wanted to have parties. And I posted something on social media the other day about just could you comment below how you met me. And over 3/4 of the people that commented, I had over 50 comments, were Scentsy, or from a Scentsy party. So you don't have to know people up front. That's what your family and friends are for. And then they help you to network. And you get out there and you hand out your card and you associate yourself with Scentsy, and people will come to you. Scentsy is such a consumable, well-known, liked product that people are always looking and posting on social media, who does this, who does that, and referrals. And that's how you meet people. And a lot of those people have become my friends. And then those friends, introduce me to new friends, and then I become the Scentsy person around town. So you don't have to know people. I didn't know anybody except for my daughter's daycare and people I worked with. And so it's not impossible. I think my friends list has grown to maybe 200 more people just since I've been in Scentsy. So it's definitely doable, and people, again, will find you.
Definitely. So. And another common objection that we hear is that there's too many Scentsy consultants. And I'm here to tell you that there are not. Number one, in order for a market to be considered saturated, there needs to be at least 10% of the population as consultants for that company. And we are only at about 2.8% in the most saturated market in the country. So we have a lot of room to grow. And there are a lot of people who consider themselves consultants for a company who don't actively work their business. So just because somebody has said they're a Scentsy consultant doesn't necessarily mean that they're working it. There are a lot of people who just do it for a hobby, who order for themselves and that kind of thing. So those kinds of people, while it's great that they're doing that, they're not going to take away from the business that you could grow. So if this is something that you want to do as a business, there's not competition out there. There's people to help you along the way. And that's one of the great things about Scentsy consultants is they do kind of come together and help each other and help build up businesses and share pictures and flyers and things to say and ways to recruit and just all kinds of things like that. So it's a great team feeling and just way to get help from everybody. Another thing that we want to share with you after going over the objections is some great reasons to join Scentsy. One of the reasons that we both like being Scentsy consultants is to earn free trips.
Woohoo!
Yay, we love free trips.
Cancun was my first trip, and it was a blast.
Hawaii was mine, and it was fantastic. And that's what got Samantha interested. Because
Still waiting.
She wants to go to Hawaii. So we get to go to amazing places, all for free. So that's a great perk. She already talked about friendships. We've made so many new friends by being in Scentsy. We've got friends all over the country and even in other countries that we've met at events and trips and different things, and it's just really fun. Extra money, of course. Samantha already kind of addressed that. Yeah. She talked about, things that we need to help paying for. One of the reasons that I joined was to help us be able to pay down debt, get out of debt, and that kind of thing. So I know a lot of people need that. People want to have extra money for vacation, that kind of thing, and this is a great way to do that. And then another thing that a lot of people don't think about I've really enjoyed about Scentsy is that it helps women develop confidence in themselves and the ability to run their own business and the ability to get in front of people and present things. And it just really helps your self-esteem and your self-confidence and your ability to present, and it's really fun. So,
yeah. So I think she covered it all, and I covered the rest. And don't ever doubt yourself. And again, $99 to invest could turn into so much more than that. So, but you have to give it a chance. You have to try it out, and you have to go for it. And if it doesn't work out, you're left with a bunch of really awesome samples. And if it does work out, you could,
change your life.
Yes, it could change your life, definitely. I was looking for that. So.
Yeah. So join us.
Yeah. We'd love for you to be a part of our team. And so if you have any other questions, let us know.
Bye.
Bye.